Growing up, I was introduced to the anime genre through shows like
Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball.
These were some of the first recommendations that my friends in middle school and high school would give me when I told them that I wanted to watch anime. But is there a better shonen anime that you can watch for the first time? While I originally planned to outline 3 elements of Demon Slayer, the series and the movie, that make it a great first-time anime, I also found that these 3 elements are what make great cinema. So whether or not you're an anime fan or a student of film, you'll enjoy this video on why Demon Slayer, the film, and the series exhibits the 3 best elements that make a great film. No major spoilers are discussed in the video, but clips from the first season and movie are shown, so you've been warned. Demon Slayer is considered a shonen anime, which means that its story structure can be simplified to the challenge, training, fighting, and repeat. Some series have a difficult time with this, drawing out fight scenes or training sequences in order to keep the episodes running. You won't get that in Demon Slayer though. The writing often comes up with creative solutions to every scenario. If an opponent is stronger, you don't just hit them harder, you create strategy, combine forces with an ally, or discover new ways of using older techniques. Though, there are still moments where new skills or character are developed when a character reaches a new level of power or expertise by persevering. As a result, the story doesn't feel as predictable. You can enjoy the show by strategizing and rooting for the heroes as they too come up with creative solutions to the conflict. But our main characters don't always win, and that's where the stakes and emphasis on training adds value to the series. The world is more believable as a result. Our characters aren't just overpowered because they are the heroes, but are given weaknesses and needs that they must learn to overcome. This leads us to the side of Demon Slayer that can also connect to greater audiences as a whole. This includes the humor, the family moments, moments where characters get to bond, and when they train. In a shonen anime, these types of episodes often provide filler or greater detail in the world our characters are living in. This is where you get more comedy, romance, or even slice of life tones that make this a great watch overall. The show also does a good job of devoting time to exploring the villains' backstories, at least enough for us to sympathize with their characters. I won't dive too much into this, but this is the seasoning that accentuates the fine writing that makes up the foundation of this series. From a director's point of view, we can see that the story is the foundation of a great TV show or film. In order to accomplish this, we need to make sure that a story has many sides, is unpredictable, creative, has relatability, is realistic, so that it can stay interesting and intriguing to audience members of all types. The art is amazing. Detailed backgrounds, interesting character design, and smooth character movement can easily attract the eye of anyone watching Demon Slayer. This is actually one of the reasons why my wife continued watching with me when I first introduced the series to her. Additionally, Demon Slayer does such a great job with mixing 2D and 3D animation. There are numerous points where the use of 3D animation adds an additional layer to the beauty of this series, usually by highlighting certain actions or abilities that benefit from 3D animation's depiction of fluid objects or characters. So whether or not you stick around for the story, the art can interest anyone who has never seen anime before. An artist or director, for that matter, should always search for ways to pique the interest of their audience through great sight and sound. This is why some of the greatest films in history were those that broke boundaries in communicating ideas visually. They were memorable. Last but not least, if there's anything that parents or friends have worried about when getting into the kind of anime that you are into, they might be thinking about how anime might not be the best for teaching good, wholesome lessons. But This is where you can confidently tell your friends and family that Demon Slayer is a great medium for teaching lessons about family, being yourself, hard work, and perseverance. This might not be the reason why you get into anime, but its characters and stories are relatable, and this makes for some great lines that will make you think after watching. Historically, all great stories were meant to teach something, whether it was history or lessons about life. Learning how to properly integrate these things into the story without seeming obvious is the test of a great storyteller. And this makes Demon Slayer a great example for writers and filmmakers out there. But what do you like about Demon Slayer? And do you think that it is a great first-time anime for friends and family to try? If there's anything that you'd like to bring up, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. It would be really cool to have a conversation about the things that you liked about the series or the movie. Now with that in mind, if you would like to subscribe and of course like the video so that we can keep these videos going and so we can have more commentaries on directing, writing, and acting in the future. I hope to hear from you guys about things that you would like to talk about in the future. And with that, thanks for watching. See you guys.